is officially time for the NFL season. Kickoff is just 6 days away, and excitement for the new season is at an all-time high. I'm Cole Young, and welcome to the 30th episode of Sports Corner. For this milestone episode, I wanted to dedicate the entire segment to previewing this new NFL season and give my thoughts and predictions. So, let's get right into it. Starting in the AFC, several teams have made some big changes and additions. The Denver Broncos finally secured their first franchise quarterback since Peyton Manning and will look to have a high-powered offense mixed with a young and talented defense. Denver is now a part of what is most likely going to be the most difficult and most talented division, the AFC West. The Chargers beefed up their defense by adding pass rusher Khalil Mack and cornerback J.C. Jackson to keep up with the stacked offenses of the AFC West. And who could forget about the Kansas City Chiefs? After making it to their fourth straight AFC Championship game, the Chiefs were defeated one game away from the Super Bowl by the Cincinnati Bengals last season. Taking out the Chiefs in the AFC Championship round was probably the Bengals' biggest shock of last season, but now they have made some key corrections on the offensive line and could very well be a dominant force in the AFC again this season. With all that said, I believe this is truly the Buffalo Bills' year to be conference champions. After heartbreaking losses 2 years in a row, the Bills are this year's clear-cut favorite to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. However, here are a few dark horses to look out for in the AFC this year. The Miami Dolphins made some key additions this offseason and will look to flourish with a new head coach. They do face a division with the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, and the up-and-coming New York Jets, so they do have a tough road ahead. On top of that, the Baltimore Ravens are coming off of a season which saw most of their star players, including quarterback Lamar Jackson, miss most of the year with injuries. While they will have to compete with the Bengals in their division, they very well could make a deep playoff run. My prediction for the 7 teams that will make the playoffs in the AFC are the Buffalo Bills, Indianapolis Colts, Baltimore Ravens, Denver Broncos, Los Angeles Chargers, Cincinnati Bengals, and the Miami Dolphins. Over in the NFC, the frontrunner teams are more clear-cut. The AFC is stacked with talented teams, and it's more of a toss-up which teams will shine this year. But at least right now, the NFC has some clear favorites. To start, always have to mention Tom Brady. Brady returned for another season after previously announcing his retirement, and the Bucs have added some more weapons at receiver for Brady to utilize. They have one of, if not, the best defensive fronts and linebacker crew, and could very well win 11 or more games this season. The Green Bay Packers have lost in the playoffs a few years in a row after being the clear number 1 team in the league, and are looking to bounce back this season. As I mentioned before, they are going to be without the best receiver in the league, Devontae Adams, but Aaron Rodgers will still find a way to bring them to another NFC North title. The San Francisco 49ers have been a team that has either made it to the Super Bowl or has come very close in recent years, and they could look to be as good, if not better, this year. With Jimmy Garoppolo out and Trey Lance becoming the new starter, the 49ers' new offense could be very explosive, especially with star receiver Deebo Samuel signing a large contract extension just a few weeks ago. The Rams are coming off of a Super Bowl victory and an incredible season by new quarterback Matthew Stafford, Triple Crown winning wide receiver Cooper Kupp, and as always, the best player in the NFL, Aaron Donald. The Rams will most likely be the best team in this conference, and I predict they will return to the Super Bowl again this season. Again, I do have a few dark horses for the NFC this year. I firmly believe this is the year the Detroit Lions will return to glory and put together at least a 9-win season. Word is circulating around the NFL that the Philadelphia Eagles are on the radar to be a sleeper pick to make it to the Super Bowl this year. With new additions A.J. Brown and C.J. Gardner-Johnson, they have made some important additions on both sides of the ball, and I would not be surprised to see them make a deep playoff run. So, here are my 7 NFC teams that I predict will make the playoffs. The Los Angeles Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, and I have faith that the Detroit Lions can earn a wildcard spot. As I said, I believe the Super Bowl matchup this season will be between the LA Rams and the Buffalo Bills. I won't make a prediction on the winner just yet, but I will periodically check back on this prediction and see if I was close. Obviously, these are all predictions and just my thoughts and observations, so we'll see down the road if I was anywhere close to being right on any of them. Kickoff is just days away, and wouldn't you know it, it's between the teams I predict to make the Super Bowl, the Rams and the Bills. Stay cool during the heat wave this weekend and enjoy the first weekend of college football. I'll see you right back here next week for Week 1 of the NFL. I'm Cole Young. Have a great weekend.